Hello dear, welcome back. In this video, we will be discussing on the second unit, that is living things in the environment. By the end of this video, you will be able to understand the feeding relationship between plants and animals, plants as producers, animals as consumers, and food chain in different habitats. So let's get started.
Let's imagine you have a vegetable garden and in your garden grow capsicum, pumpkin, spinach, brinjal, cabbage, maize and broccoli. It's summer season now, so you must water your garden every day. Do you know that your vegetable garden may be a home for many plants and animals? Well, yes they are, and there is a feeding relationship between them. For example, mites eat capsicum, larvae of moths feed on the underside of broccoli leaves, stalk borers make holes in the maize stalk, and caterpillars eat spinach leaves. There are some animals that help to fight this pest. Some birds eat caterpillars and lizards eat stalk borers. We can illustrate a feeding relationship using a food chain. Now, what do you mean by food chain? A food chain describes the feeding relationship between a plant and an animal. So let me show you some example of food chain. So here, spinach is eaten by caterpillar. In the next example, corn is eaten by rat and rat is eaten by owl. And in this food chain, carrot is eaten by rabbit, rabbit is eaten by fox, and fox is eaten by lion. So these are some of the examples of food chain. Our next topic is food chain begins with plants. Everything that humans and animals do, such as eating, dancing, walking, sleeping, needs energy, and we get energy from our food, and all food comes from plants. If you look back to the food chain, you will notice that each food chain begins with a plant. Plants are unique and they are called producer because they can make their own food, unlike we humans and animals. So how do plants make food? Plants make food in their leaves with the help of sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide. The plants take in energy from the sun and uses it to change water and carbon dioxide into sugar and oxygen. They store the sugar and send back oxygen to the atmosphere. When animals eat a plant, it gets energy from the sugar stored in the plant. Next we have consumers in food chains. A consumer is an organism that eats other organisms. Some animals eat mainly plants like rabbit, cow, and giraffe. Some animals eat other animals like frog and snake. An animal that eats other animals is called a predator, and the animals they kill are called its prey. Look at this example. A brown bear is a predator and his prey is the fish. A lion is a predator and his prey is giraffe. Eagle feeding on fish, frog on insects, snake are predators. Some kill their prey with venom, but this snake is swallowing its prey whole. Sometimes there is more than one predator in a food chain. For example, the grasshopper eats the plant, then the grasshopper becomes prey for the frog, which is a predator. The frog becomes prey for the python, then the python becomes prey for the eagle, which is another predator. All organisms, whether plants or animals, need food, a place to live, and other materials like water and oxygen from the surrounding. So now, let's talk about food chains in different habitats. But before that, let me ask you a question. What is habitat? Well, a habitat is a home in the environment for plants and animals. There are many different habitats on the earth. In hot, wet climate, there are tropical forests. In dry climate, only a few plants grow. So we find different food chains according to the habitat. Here, we'll be discussing on two food habitats, that is, food chain in a savanna habitat and food chain in an ocean habitat. A savanna is a large area of land in Africa where grasses and bushes grow. There are also few scattered trees. It is hot all year and the rain comes mainly in summer. Herbivores live there like zebra, gazelle, wild beasts that eat grasses, and also large carnivores like hyena, cheetah that eat the herbivores. Food chain in an ocean habitat. Ocean habitats are very complex. Most plants and animals are so small that you can't see them with your naked eye, and these are called plankton. There are many types of seaweed found in an ocean. So what exactly is a seaweed? Seaweed is the common name for countless species of marine plants and algae that grow in the ocean as well as rivers, lakes, and other water bodies. There are some animals that eat only plankton and others are predators. In ocean habitat, seaweed is the producer and is eaten by small fish, and these small fish are eaten by bigger fish. That's all for food chain in different habitats. And with this, we come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching.